Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium in Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Fresno State will kick it off and we will be underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nevada's offense takes the field. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Oh, they're after him.
God, go.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Nevada way behind the sticks on this third down play. Looking for a man. It's Vance. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Nevada will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Fresno State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They'll try the run. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Red pass hits complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This feels like 4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Give to the running back. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. With the catch, it's Freeman. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Sends it back in motion. Creates a little room. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Bring in the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Floyd. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle, it's Henry. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later.
Fires one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looks as if he's going to run it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. First play of the period, 1st down here. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Warner. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Quarterback may change this route. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The ball pops out. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State. Precision blocking up front, creating the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Here's the handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Holds and fires complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next one.
Got enough space. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Vance. Pocket breaking down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And here comes the punt team. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Leaves it with the running back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Fresno State right back to the line. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a 1st down and came up a little short. At the 40, there he goes. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
Expeditiously, everyone.
They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
And what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Valley Children's Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. they'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll leave it with him. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's got him in the flat. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the right. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to power their way ahead. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1 yard line. Fresno State lines up with a 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Bulldogs!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Vance. Here's the heat. And the defense, got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes a hit as he fires.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Turning it on. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So 1st down will open up the final period. The RPO, fire complete to the left.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
The give to the tailback. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The Bulldogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it, fired complete. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. That 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Scanning the field, it's Purdy. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Wolfpack with a really good time to take a shot on 2nd and inches. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's flat.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
He's there. The stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Oh, he just flat dropped it. He had the ball and didn't look it all the way in, and it'll be 4th down. Nevada will be forced to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls it, fires to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Looking for a gap. It's Gilliam. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.